Agriculture is a family business. As farmers, we pass down the lessons taught to us from generation to generation. The knowledge of our fathers provides for our children. Our country has grown through families. Your family's heritage is important to us at Illinois Central College. As instructors, we strive to teach your children as if they were our own. We provide them with the hands-on lessons that will benefit them in the years to come, because that's how we learned.
Certainly is interested in ag and is interested in farming. He was interested in getting right into the ag courses, the agronomy and the animal science courses. So we saw ICC as a place where he could do that.
He traveled and got to see a lot of differences in our nation as far as how things are done, and it helped to make his experience a well-rounded experience.
The agronomy class, I never would have thought that they would have went on and gotten a double major in ag business and in agronomy.
Basically, that's what got it started, was the education they got at ICC. They took such an interest in agronomy, they wanted to pursue that on. And so that's where it got planted, was at ICC.
They had a good start. I think that's what turned them on to wanting to do that.
And after the school day, they come home and we have great conversation of what they've learned that day and how it applies to our farm on a daily basis. And we learn a lot too. I mean, just discussing things we never realized.
We're a grain farm. We don't have a lot of experience with animals, and the way she would come home talking about her lab experiences, and she didn't leave out a detail. We were actually laughing at how much detail she went into.
Well, Jay went down to ICC and was able to get on the livestock judging team. And he was able to meet other kids from other schools, long-time friendships.
To see places he hadn't been, and I always felt like he was in great hands.
It was a really good program that he got into, and he studied and he learned a lot.
It was no problem at all for him to transfer. All the classes transferred easily. And the education they got at ICC, they were right in tune to go right into the next school. It was great.
Now she's went on to the U of I, and she's actually holding her first meeting tonight as Collegiate Farm Bureau President and as a transfer kid. And I think, she was confident going in there.
Our passion is to see your students learn and grow at ICC into the career they've been preparing for. The Ag program at Illinois Central College combines current classroom instruction, modern technology, hands-on lab work, and internship opportunities to give your students a well-rounded education. With a degree in Ag from ICC, students have gone on to study at great four-year schools like the University of Illinois, Illinois State University, Western Illinois University, and many more throughout our Ag transfer program, including many schools out of state. ICC students can also graduate with an applied science degree in Ag business and go to work for businesses like Pioneer, Monsanto, and many others. Many of our graduates will use their education to benefit the farms they grew up on. Wherever your student is going, ICC can provide the knowledge and experience to help get them there.
I mean, she came home and says, I need an internship. My instructor said I need an internship, And she did it, it went well, and because of those successes, she was able to go to the University of Illinois with $7,000 in scholarships. And that's something she would have never got right out of high school.
He got on with Pioneer his freshman year at ICC. Absolutely hit it off from day one. And they even asked him if after the end of the freshman year if he'd come back his sophomore year.
And I had such great experiences in my agriculture classes. I'm in a crops class now where I get to go out and I can harvest the crop. And in my animal science class, I got to artificially inseminate a pig. It wasn't just a class where I memorized stuff. It was something where I retained it.
My favorite part of that internship was probably the large-scale farming. I've never been around. There are 2, sometimes 3 combines running in the same field, and having to keep up with that to keep the combines moving. I learned a lot of grain handling tricks on, how to move things quicker and get things done in a shorter amount of time.
And I know while I was at ICC, my instructors really encouraged me to get an internship, and also I received the Industry Immersion Scholarship through the Illinois Grain and Feed Association.
I felt very prepared coming out of ICC. The professors there were phenomenal and definitely set me up for success later down the road.
Going to ICC, we felt that financially and academically that was her best option.
She has not missed a beat academically. She has been very well prepared.
He is going to take what he's learned and put it into this farm and help this farm to grow and help keep it around for another generation.